Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Oh, grab the sunblock, a good hat or visor. You need some shade and plenty of water. The local forecasters are tracking some really steamy temperatures today and through the Father's Day weekend. Plus, a sister charged after shooting her brother inside of a Detroit home. But we begin in downtown Detroit, where a special freedom rally is underway to celebrate Juneteenth. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us for Local 4 News at noon. I'm Rhonda Walker, and Juneteenth is a 155-year-old holiday celebrating the emancipation of slaves. The last slaves were freed in Galveston, Texas on this day in 1865, and the city of Detroit's week-long celebration concludes today with the public's first chance to see this beautiful new mural called Power to the People, designed by kids. Let's get to Priya Mann. She is live in the Spirit Plaza with more on this really special day.
Hey, Rhonda, it was an incredible unveiling. There were hundreds here, many kids, many families. This is capping a week of celebrations. Take a look at the mural, the block-long mural titled Power to the People. It was painted on the street in the direction of Spirit Plaza. The red, white, and black mural is right on Woodward from Jefferson to Larned. 20 student artists from Detroit Public Schools and Detroit Heals Detroit worked with renowned artist Hubert Macy on the mural. He was chosen by the students to lead the mural installation because of his community outreach and work with young people. Massey has artwork in the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History, the Detroit Athletic Club, and the TCF Center. Artists started working on the mural on June 17th, and it was unveiled this morning on Juneteenth, commemorating the end of slavery. Here's what one of those student artists had to say.
It's been amazing. I mean, knowing that 20 years later, we can come down here with my kids and they'll say, this is amazing, and we'll say, we did this.
And taking a live look at the Spirit Plaza, there are going to be speeches, artists, poets who are going to be here all day commemorating Juneteenth. There are also demonstrations, celebrations planned for later on today. We're also later on going to be talking to some business owners about how they are commemorating Juneteenth. So certainly a lot happening right here in downtown Detroit today. Reporting live, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Pretty exciting day, Priya. Thank you. And the weather, although on the hot side, we'll admit it couldn't be better in terms of all the bright sunshine. Meteorologist Andrew Humphrey joins us now. It's shaping up to be quite the steamy, not just day, but whole weekend.
Rhonda, you're exactly right. Happy Juneteenth to you. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. And yes, we've always wanted summer to make it here sooner rather than later. And today, no exception. We're already well above 80 degrees, but along with that, the hot sun, the stagnant air, we've got an air quality alert that's up for Detroit and most of southeast Michigan once again. So take care out there in the heat. Make sure you drink plenty of fluids. Water is the best thing, but cut down on air pollution levels. You can take a break from mowing the lawn. Go ahead and refuel your car or vehicle after dusk. We're looking at 84 blazing degrees right now and well into the 80s across all of southeast Michigan. It's 82 for our friends over in Port Huron. Same thing in Monroe and in Adrian. 80 degrees right on the nose in Ann Arbor. To put it in simple terms, many folks at Hart Plaza, not only Hart Plaza, but Spirit Plaza, enjoy a nice ice cream cone, right? Well, for today, make sure you eat it quickly. Grab a fistful of napkins because it will melt and turn into a puddle in seconds. How hot will it be for Father's Day weekend? Any shower activity? We've been talking about it all week. We'll talk more about that again in a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Andrew. Meanwhile, developing right now, a 22-year-old woman is now facing charges in the shooting that left her 14-year-old brother dead. It happened on Tuesday night at a home on Metatol Street near I-96 and Telegraph on Detroit's west side. Rod Maloney joins us now live. And Rod, it sounds like this is a horrible accident.
Yeah, it was very sad, Rhonda, and we'll tell you that there's going to be an arraignment coming up in a couple of hours of, as according to the prosecutor's office, Chanasia Elijah Ivana Williams. She's 22. Her brother Chase was 14 years old. Apparently they were having a gathering, friends in the house, and the way the story goes from the prosecutor's office is that Gianna had a handgun, had a magazine in it. She pulled it out. When she did, she pointed it at her brother and pulled the trigger. There was a bullet in the chamber. He was shot, taken to the hospital, and he died. And it's a very tragic case. And so she's going to be charged with 2 charges. One is one count of involuntary manslaughter, and the second one is called death by weapon aimed with intent but without malice. So it's an accidental shooting, yes, but tragic nonetheless. We heard from neighbors who were there and saw the scene. It was very tragic as they were bringing him to the hospital. He was apparently alive when he was being taken to the hospital, but perished at the hospital. And so there will be an arraignment this afternoon. We'll get more details on that as soon as she goes before the judge. Reporting live, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Oh, so sad, Rod. Thank you. We do want to get you to a horrible crash along a local freeway. It has taken the life of at least one person. Sky 4 shows you the scene. Eastbound M14 near I-275. Michigan State Police say that a semi in all of that wreckage crashed into 3 different cars, and one of those cars caught fire, killing the driver inside. Right now, eastbound M14 remains closed and likely will for hours between Beck and Haggerty roads. State Police expect that closure to last through the evening rush hour while the troopers continue to investigate what happened. 2 people suffer some serious injuries in another crash, this one along I-96 near Kent Lake Road overnight. State police say that the driver of a Chevy Tahoe drove the wrong way onto the freeway at high speeds and then slammed into a light pole. We're told that the male driver and the female passenger were taken to the hospital. State police say drugs or alcohol were factors in this crash. Now to Ford Motor Company, and the company is getting back to its full pre-coronavirus production schedule on Monday. And that is 2 weeks sooner than they expected. Right now, plants are running on reduced schedules that allow workers to undergo all of those safety protocols. The ramp up comes as Ford prepares for key launches, including the redesigned F-150. Meanwhile, General Motors is expected to get back to its full force by the end of the month. Still to come, after being shut down due to the coronavirus, AMC theaters are set to reopen this summer. The one thing that won't be required for guests when they return that may surprise you. But first, the latest on where things stand with the coronavirus and why states coast to coast are grappling with how to stop this new spike in spreading.